Hi, and welcome back to another Filipino Time unboxing. Today we have the Christopher Ward C63 Sealander Automatic, our first ever Christopher Ward unboxing on the channel. So, without further ado, let's get started. First things first, we have the box, and it comes in this unusually long and heavy box, so long that it wouldn't even fit in the frame of the camera. But anyway, let's begin by taking out this sleeve. Supposedly, according to their website, the box is made out of eco-friendly materials, so they're on the same path just like Stova in our previous unboxing episode, where we showed how they have a completely wooden box. But you might be wondering, how on earth are you supposed to open a box like this? It's pretty simple actually if you think about it. You just need to separate the two parts, and there we have it. Of course, you have your papers, manual, then we have the piece itself. So what we have here is the hunter green variant. The Sealander also comes in white, black, and blue, and Christopher Ward also offers an Elite and GMT version. So quickly through the dimensions, we have a 39mm diameter. It's around 11mm thick with a 20mm lug width. Obviously, it has a steel case, and if you check out their website, you also have the option to pay for custom engraving. Along with the steel case, we also have a steel bracelet and a double push button clasp with their logo and branding. Now, something I would like to point out is how interesting their clasp actually is. Because if you notice, it's inverted. Now, what do I mean by that? If you look where the pegs are, the pegs are actually on the push button mechanism itself, as compared to other watches such as my Argos Odyssey. The peg of these common types of push button clasps are fixed on the other end. Now, a side-by-side comparison between the two, you can clearly see what I meant by inverted. Another interesting thing to take note of about the clasp of the Sealander would be how it actually comes with an adjustable ratchet mechanism, like the ones you see on dive watches. So just push down on the button. There you go. to adjust, push down, push back in. There you have it. Then we also have a screw down crown at the 3 o'clock with the Christopher Ward logo. As for the crystal, it comes with a sapphire crystal. So moving on to the details. As for the dial, once again, we have this hunter green variant with orange accents. And hopefully you can see through the camera, it's no ordinary green coloring. As they explained on their website, the hunter green variant comes with a hand-distressed ombre finish that gives it this textured dial. And you also have this subtle gradient from the perimeter of the dial where it's darker to the center where it becomes lighter. All of the details on the watch are on the dial, and to keep things simple, they didn't bother with the bezel insert anymore, nor a rotating bezel, but you still have a date at the 6 o'clock position. I find this hunter green variant much more appealing compared to the simple white and black variants, yet it's still evident of being that type of sport explorer watch. As for the text on the dial, we have the brand, the full brand on top, not just the logo. We also have the words automatic, since it's an automatic movement. The water resistance being up to 150 meters. And of course, being Swiss made. As for the hands, we have this trident seconds hand, giving more of that dive theme on the watch. Another orange accent on the tip. We also have these arrow hands filled with lume. So of course we'll have the lume shot by the end of the video. Now moving on to the case back, we get to see the movement since the case back is clear. We also get to see the logo pattern, an interesting logo pattern finish on the rotor. And once again, the brand itself. So, more on the movement. It's a Sellita SW200, just like the Stovas we have previously reviewed. It has a 38-hour power reserve, offers hacking and manual wind. So going back to that Explorer vibe, I just want to bring back the Argos Odyssey, which also markets itself as an affordable Explorer watch. So you can see some similarities with the orange accents, where the date is placed, the absence of a bezel and bezel insert, Once again, very interesting pieces to have. Something you can use both outdoors and indoors. So now time for that wrist shot on my 7-inch wrist. Kind of tight, so would probably need to add more links. But anyway, I think if I fit it on better, it would look pretty neat, especially considering how it's just 39 millimeters. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, of course, feel free to like the video and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below what you think of this piece. And with that, we'll see you next time.